Hello there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and today we are having a look at the energies around your money and career for July of 2024. If you're new to my channel, a very warm hello to you guys. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, and all of your fantastic energy. Let's get right into your month ahead. Okay, so biggest item that we need to be aware of, circle it on your calendars, July 15th, right bang smack in the middle of the month for you. This is a very tricky energy, and because it's happening in your sign, you are going to feel this very impactfully in some way. We have a Mars energy conjunct with Uranus in your sign. Now, of course, Taurus energy does like to be very calm and very grounded and very peaceful. Uranus likes freedom and likes to change things around and shake things up a little bit. And Mars, while we can use Mars energy to really get some firepower going and to really make some strides or get things off the ground, it can also be that fighty energy as well, right? So very fiery, very spicy. It can be like something may kind of go boom in your world, okay? And this can be something that's been a long time coming, and it can actually be something that can benefit you, but it can also really shake your world and rock your foundations a little bit in that energy. So make sure that you are, how should I say, take some time. If you're trying to make any important decisions, take a step back, take some time to do that. Be aware that there could be something unexpectedly shaking things around for you around the middle of the month, okay? And this can certainly have to do with your career path. This can have to do with your money, your financial situation. So now is a really good time to have a look at your investments and where you have your money and make sure that you feel comfortable with the level of risk that perhaps is within that, okay? Because there could be something that kind of does go a little bit loopy. But because we do have Uranus bringing in freedom, bringing in a sense of awakening and bringing in some change, this can be an energy that maybe you're not so surprised by and that you can use to your advantage to free yourself out of old situations that aren't paying off for you and, maybe move yourself towards something a little bit better, but it probably does require making some change and you may not necessarily be on board with that. So just a heads up for you. But we do have on July 5th, we've got a new moon in the sign of Cancer. The moon is at home in the sign of Cancer and the ruler of Cancer. So it's very calm energy. New moons can be about new beginnings, a fresh start. So it could be that you are awakening to a new way of dealing with your money, or you're awakening to new possibilities with your career. And it can be that the middle of the month is your time to take action to find your freedom from a situation that's not paying you, that's not what you want anymore, right? And this is freeing you from old stagnant situations and showing you something new. So you could have those new beginnings opening up for you. But the new moon in Cancer, great time to set intentions. It is at 14 degrees, which is a second house degree, which is Taurus is the second house, right? So this can really have some benefit for you. A new home, new work, new kind of paycheck, right? Or you could find some resources that you need for something new. Cancerian energy is very much about the home, the family, stability, and security in your world. Full moon in the sign of Capricorn on the 21st. This is a blue moon. It's the second full moon in Capricorn in a row. This one is going to be a little trickier than the one that we had at the end of June, okay, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn's now in retrograde by the time we have this full moon. And it's at 29th degree is where this is happening. So full moons are completion or an ending. Can also be a time where something comes to fruition for you. But in this energy, there is a sense of urgency. It's like the 29th degree. It's like now or never kind of thing. So if there's something you want to do by the end of the month, you're going to be feeling the time crunch. All right. We have the Wheel of Fortune here for you guys. And this is at the back of the deck. And how fitting. The Wheel of Fortune is about taking a chance, taking a risk. This can bring in some good luck and good fortune, but it can also bring expansion, growth, but it can bring sudden and unexpected unexpected changes and surprises. All right. So ruled by Jupiter, which is very fortunate, very beneficial. Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer, so you could be having some big ideas, some big conversations, and coming up to some resolutions or making those changes. But this is whenever we get the Wheel of Fortune, it can be really positive for us, but it can also create some turbulence because it is an indicator of a change. And change for the better, but we sometimes do need to navigate the uncertainty while we embrace some change. All right. We have blessed energy here for you. So it's beautiful. It's about the decisions that you make, the path that you're on, making the right choices, and you've got some blessings headed your way. This is a reminder to give thanks and gratitude to the universe for everything that you have, everything you've experienced, the challenges that you've overcome, and you will get more things to be grateful for. But this is a very fortunate energy, very blessed energy, and you may have some blessings coming your way. Here we have the Yang energy, okay, the divine masculine, and what do we have? We got some Mars energy here for you guys in the month ahead. So Yang energy here is that masculine energy of passion and fire, but it's also one of taking initiative. Get something started, get something moving, get something off the ground. Don't sit back and watch things pass you by. If you want to make change, this can be the month for you where you really get something off the ground, right? Where you finally, you're like, I got to do this thing, or I got to make this change. I got to get my resume out there. I got to move my money, right? Or, maybe you're looking for a new home, a new place to live. This can be a time when there's a lot of action, a lot of activity, and a lot of things opening up for you, right? The Yang energy out of this deck is card number 1. Ones are about initiation, action, right? Finding new sources of inspiration, feeling really creative. Can also be new beginnings. So be aware if you are looking for change and new beginnings in some area that affects your money, your career path, how you make your money, how you spend your money, how you invest your money. Okay, there may be something here that you do need to pounce on, that you do need to take action on. All right. We don't want to necessarily make rash decisions with large sums of money. We do have Mercury entering into a shadow period, preparing for retrograde around the middle of the month. So this can be where you kind of get all your thoughts in order and put a plan in place earlier in the month, and then prepare to take some action a little bit later. But there could be something new there for you. We have a change in the wind here for you, okay? And this is in the reverse position in this deck. This is your protection position. The main message when we get this particular card in the reverse here is that there are changes coming somewhere. Now, it can be that you are observing a lot of changes, right? Because we're talking about your career as well. So there could be some hiccups and some shakeups and some movement, some changes within your workplace. You could have a boss that comes in one day and all of a sudden resigns or walks off the job in a blaze of Mars glory, right? You could have some coworkers that are maybe going through some stuff, or there could be some ups and downs in their energy. So you could be that observer, and possibly the changes that they're bringing in or the changes they're experiencing can perhaps, with the blessed energy, benefit you in some way, right? But with this energy, this is saying that there's change in the wind and resistance is futile, okay? We got to go with the flow. We got to stay open. We got to keep an open mind. And, we need to know that we may need to take action on something, or we need to take a step back and just be that observer, observe before acting, right? And so, yeah, this is really an indicator that there is something shifting here for you guys. And considering we have Uranus in your sign, not so surprising. All right. And there is no point resisting change. Okay. Whether you're making the changes, whether there's something in your environment, something with a significant other, perhaps, or maybe something with your children, something in your home, right? We've got to go with the flow and prepare for some action, because there could actually be something opening up for you, some avenues opening up for you that can align you with your destiny, align you with some fated events. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, brings in some fated events, right? It's like, but maybe you're willing to take a risk, willing to take a chance, right? That Wheel of Fortune in the upright is this like, okay, I think I'm ready to take a gamble and see if that gamble pays off. And it very well could, but there could be some turbulent energy that is around that as well. We have the Emperor here for you guys, and this is the energy that is in the present, that is active now. The Emperor is Aries energy, and it's ruled by Mars, of course, right? And so in this is about taking control, being in charge, taking the lead, being successful, really exerting your power over your own situation and being in a position of authority and strength. So this can be the energy that you are embodying right now, right? You're not letting life pass you by. You're not going to take something laying down, right? There's a defiant kind of Mars energy there. But this is like, I know that I will succeed in whatever it is that I put my mind to, whatever I put my energies to. This is an energy of strategy, putting a plan in place and knowing that it will pay off, but also being flexible enough to know when is the time to change our strategy a little bit, right? So in this Emperor energy, you are very much in charge, okay? You may feel there's certain things that are out of your control, but you're in charge of your reaction and your response to things going on around you. But the Emperor is very successful. If you have your own business, you could be really, looking at how you can expand your business, make your business better, make some more money. Perhaps you're all of a sudden experiencing some growth in your business, or if you've got a home-based business, the Emperor can say, I'm ready to get myself out there and maybe, open a brick and mortar store instead of doing something out of my living room or out of my kitchen or something, right? So this can be really positive for you. The Emperor also can represent a very important person that you're dealing with. This can be a new person that you've been dealing with. This can be someone you already know. It can be someone who is like head honcho, right? And in the upright, this person benefits you in some way. Quite often the Emperor comes in as an advice card, so perhaps you're seeking out someone's advice and guidance. This is what's here right now as we start your reading. This can be, you might be talking to somebody like a father figure, a patriarch of your family, the head of a household, the head of a department, right? Someone who is in charge. Maybe they're giving you some advice. Maybe you pay this person to put a business plan or a financial strategy in place for you, right? And, maybe you're talking about what level of risk that you're willing to take with your money, right? You might be like, I want to be really conservative with my money because, I don't want to risk my principal, right? So maybe you're looking for long-term growth and stability with your money, right? And this person can perhaps lead you in the right direction. So this person can really help you in your matters of business and finance. But with this being Aries energy, maybe they are an Aries person, but Aries energy is that yang energy of getting something started, getting something off the ground, or making some bold strategic moves. Energy coming in and activating for you in the month ahead. We do have the Justice card. So this is really awesome here. The Justice card is Libran energy, balance, fairness, and equality. But the Justice card is also representative of needing to be honest and truthful and authentic, to speak our truth, to stand in our truth, to have honest and clear and open lines of dialogue, communication, to help us make the right choices and the right decisions. This is keeping an open mind with the Justice energy, because if you are dealing with anybody in regards to your money, whether it's a boss, whether it's someone, something new, whether it's, your banker or your spouse, right? In this energy, we have to weigh up our options. We have to make sure that we do have all of the right information and that we're not missing any details. And this is how we make a balanced and informed and fair decision. So whether you're embracing something new, leaving something behind, or maybe just focusing on some documentation and where you're putting your money, right? This is like everything's kind of working out for you. And this can be an energy here where fairness and balance is restored as well. The Justice card does have to do, with restoring balance, but this with Justice card being Libran energy ruled by Venus, there could be some relationships that you're dealing with, relationship with money, relationship with your workplace, relationship with your spouse. And this is where you can actually restore some balance in your life. And that might be really important, especially where your money is, especially if one person makes more money than the other. Are you dividing up your funds properly? Are you getting an honest day's pay for an honest day's work? If not, maybe you're looking at making some change. But where there's been injustice, justice is now served. If you're dealing with any kind of legal situations, situations. This can show where things are gaining traction and movement for you in the month ahead. This can show that there could be some potential resolution to a legal situation here as well. If you are dealing with any contracts at all, something for a new job, something for your money, your home as well, right? If you're buying a new house or, looking at lease documents and things like that, the Justice card says things should go your way, but we might need a little bit of advice. Emperor card, and you may even need to negotiate a little bit, but also before you sign on the dotted line, make sure you get a second opinion if you need one, and make sure that you understand all of the fine details. We're going to look at the details of whatever it is we're signing our name to, okay? Just so you don't miss anything, and especially if there's anything after the middle of the month, all right? Because like I said earlier, Mercury is going in shadow, preparing for retrograde, right? So we do kind of get some retrograde-esque kind of energies that are starting to show themselves, right? And so we don't want to have any miscommunication, misunderstandings when we're signing our name to legal documentation, all right? But you could get a contract that is presented to you that goes in your favor. If you're looking at doing any travel or anything like that, some of you could potentially, be getting some time off, making some travel plans. This is showing you that you may need to really pay attention to your travel documentation. So if you are looking to leave your country, okay, maybe is your passport in order? All right. Check your passport. When does it expire? Okay. Do you need to apply for a passport? Do it now. All right. Don't procrastinate. That yang energy. Hop to it. All right. Just so that you can avoid it, just in case there's anything that gets delayed or any kind of snafus along the way. Maybe there's some missing information. Double check your documents before you send it in, but get that in now, right? Because it's height of travel season. And so we don't want to, kind of miss the boat, right? We have the Five of Wands that's coming in here. Now, this is the blessing headed your way, okay? Now, normally the Five of Wands, fives represent challenges and obstacles, and the Five of Wands can represent some conflict, okay, and some drama. So part of the blessing here is your ability to work through any potential issues or conflict or drama, right? It's a blessing for you. It can be that there is some changes in the wind and some things going on around you, and the blessing is that you just get to be an observer and you could actually have something that benefits you that comes out of some sort of shakeup. Okay. So just be kind of aware, right? You could also be getting like some insights here and trusting your intuition and saying, it looks like a situation that I don't want any part of. And so this can be like your ability to avoid a sticky situation. But the Five of Wands, fives represent the exciting opportunities for change. And I quite often do get the Five of Wands out here when people are competing for something. There's something that you want, something that other people want as well. And I often do get it in singles readings and in career readings as well. Because, if you were looking for a higher paying job, or if you're looking to buy a house, right, you may have to compete with other people to get what you want. All right. With the Five of Wands here, there could be a potential no headed your way, but I feel like you probably come out better off for that if there is a no, right? One door closes, another better door is about to open for you there. But with the Five of Wands, this can be you like climbing the corporate ladder, competing for, what you've got your eye on. And with the Justice card there, things look really positive for you to get what you want. Okay, or to, find a better opportunity out of this struggle, right? Because the Five of Wands can be a struggle, right? And even if we end up getting something that we want, it might look a little different than what we had originally anticipated, right? So again, the door closed, maybe another one opens for you, and it's like, wow, it's actually even better than what I wanted. So this Five of Wands can really benefit you in the month ahead. Your advice from Spirit is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Be calm, stay grounded, take your time. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy of success and abundance, okay? But it is a very nurturing, very calm, very down-to-earth and patient energy. So with this, we want to nurture our goals and dreams. We want to take care of ourselves and our home and our family. We want to, be calm, cool, and collected, right? When, especially Five of Wands, when people might be dramatic and fiery around us, right? Staying grounded, taking things one day at a time, paying attention to the details will bring you the success that you're looking for, or will leave you feeling like you've made the right choices. And you may even be feeling a little bit more stable in your world, right? The Queen of Pentacles is not an energy of taking a risk. Okay, it's one of, feeling really good and really abundant and really prosperous. But it's one where it's like, I've taken my time to make a decision or to get to where I want. I've been willing to make change. I've been going with the flow. And now here I am. I'm feeling really good. It's not one of making like rash decisions, right? Because with this Queen of Pentacles, this can certainly be about taking your time, taking a step back, paying attention to details, and recognizing if something is not for you. Because the Five of Wands can be something that maybe there's something really exciting. Everyone's clamoring over it, and tempers flare, tempers get heated. And, this is where people do make rash decisions. And we don't want to be making rash decisions with money, right? It doesn't always work out well. Okay, so make sure that you are taking enough time for you to make an informed decision, right? And this will either protect the money that you already have or potentially put you on a path for getting what it is that you want. We have the Five of Cups here as your overall outcome. So it's kind of a mixed bag of energy coming out here. I'll get another card for that. But I mean, you do have two fives coming out here, plus the Wheel of Fortune, plus a change in the wind. Okay. So we do have a little bit of up and down energy coming in here for you. But the Five of Cups here is a reminder that even though something may not necessarily go your way, there's an opportunity to turn something around, start something new, okay, or find something a little bit better. The Five of Cups can certainly represent a feeling of, I haven't gotten what I want, or, I have something good, but it's not quite living up to expectations. The Queen of Pentacles reminds you here in this energy that not everything that is really wonderful shows all of its true colors and true potential right off the get-go, right? The Queen of Pentacles is a reminder that we plant seeds, we can start something new, and we have to nurture something, and it will blossom and grow into what we want, right? So with the Five of Cups, it's like, well, I wanted some instant gratification. Well, the Queen of Pentacles says you might not get something instant right away. We have to wait a little bit in order to get what we want, or to improve something to where we want it to be. So that Five of Cups can certainly represent, a potential disappointment. But again, it also represents our ability to change our situation and to improve something or bring something back together, right? So, but we do need to recognize where we need to make some change, or we do need to recognize what potential something may have, right? Not everything is bright and shiny coming out at the gate, and we have to look at the possibilities and the potential. But yeah, there is a little bit of tricky energy coming in here. And again, we kind of do know that right off the bat. You could also be feeling like with the Five of Cups that you may need to do something that you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable with, or you could need to let go of your emotions around money, right? And again, making emotional decisions with money isn't always going to work out for us, okay? Let's get a couple more cards out there for that one. We've got the Four of Swords, okay, which is actually really good. And we've got the Temperance card coming in here. So this can represent, really listening to your intuition and following your guidance. Because with this can be very calm, very peaceful, very serene, very healing energies. Okay, the Temperance card is Sagittarian energy. okay, ruled by Jupiter, and we've got Jupiter there with the Wheel of Fortune. So it could be that something doesn't necessarily fall right into place for you by right the end of July. Something can, kind of unfold a little bit further into August, right? It's not a start and stop energy, and we do have some big energies over here for you guys. So, so with the Justice card, this can represent that maybe something gets resolved by the time we get into Libra season. Remember, when we do these monthly readings, this is the money all activating for you guys in the month ahead, but some things take a while to play out. So this could be Libra season where something wraps up for you, and there could be a little ups and downs along the way. This can be in this energy here where there is this underlying influence of growth and change and resolving things, right? And as the dust settles, this is when we start to feel a little bit better about things. The Four of Swords is an element of peace and calm, rest and relaxation. And it could be that you kind of have, some ups and downs through the month, especially at Five of Wands. And maybe it's just like a stressful workplace, that kind of thing. And by the time the month is over, you're like, okay, I really need that vacation now. And the Four of Swords can be about you finding a way to have a peaceful, restful, relaxing vacation. Now, just a little word to the wise here with this energy, though, because if you are going on vacation, the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands there as well could both potentially indicate that your vacation may get interrupted. All you want is Four of Swords, peace and rest and relaxation and some calm, right? Temperance card. You just want to find that healthy balance. And so this could really kind of hammer something home that, you know what, working for this company, this is not what I'm not going to get what I want. I'm not going to get a work-home life balance. I'm not going to get peace when I go on vacation, right? This can be where you're like, maybe I'm not getting paid when I don't get paid enough to be interrupted on vacation, that kind of thing, right? So this can be some emotions that you're working through when you come to the realization that, you know what, something's got to change here, right? So if you are looking for something new, a new job, then this can be where you really, really start to feel that crunch. And of course, we do have towards the end of the month, we do have that full moon in Capricorn, that 29th degree, that feeling of now or never, and so something could happen along those lines where you're like, okay, I'm not getting what you want, or something's disrupting my peace and quiet. And now I'm really feeling like I've got to do something a little bit different. But the Temperance card here can also be you listening to your intuition. These can be both energies of meditation. Okay, so how do we work through some challenging emotions or some challenging situations to potentially see the good out of something or to figure out how to resolve something? We connect with our intuition. So a little bit of meditation is probably going to do you a world of good at key points throughout the month. The bottom of this particular deck, I've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this can be, the Wheel of Fortune plus the Ace of Pentacles, both underlying energies. When we have the underlying energies, this is giving you some motivation. This is what's propelling you through your month ahead. Okay, this new energy, this energy of change. But this can also be surprise headed your way. The Wheel of Fortune can bring a surprise. The Aces can bring a surprise. And this can also be something that's coming in for you. It's just not quite here yet. Right? Those doors, those portals are open for you. But the Ace of Pentacles can be a new job, new information, new investment opportunity, money, right? We can sometimes get some very lucky breaks and maybe even a windfall when we get the Ace of Pentacles. So the doors, the avenues are open for change and for higher amounts of prosperity and abundance for you. All right. We just need to maybe kind of, cool our heels a little bit and, kind of be a little bit patient, as your advice from Spirit said for you there. But Aces are gifts from the universe, and they are the seed of a new beginning. And as we said with your advice from Spirit, with your Queen of Pentacles, remember, something starts small, and it's up to you to nurture it through and allow it to grow and blossom into what you want it to be, right? But a lot of things do start with that seed of opportunity, and that's that Ace of Pentacles. There is no lack or limitation, okay? Some of this can actually be your energy of lack, right? So don't make the mistake of thinking that everything comes from the outside world. If you think that, you will most surely experience lack and limitation in your life. Your mind is the creative power behind all things, so how can there be any lack? It's impossible. Your ability to think is unlimited, and so the things you can think into existence are unlimited. Unlimited potential, unlimited abundance, unlimited opportunities. All right. Think of that abundant mindset rather than lack. All right. Positivity and kindness are all you need. The path to your very best life ever is actually so very easy. Positive thoughts, positive words, and acts of kindness. That's it. Put positivity and abundant mindset out into the universe, and this is what will flow back to you. All right. Mixed bag of energy here for you guys this month, but we are opening the door to some possibilities, to some improvements, but fated events may occur for you in the month ahead. But remember, if there's change going on within you or around your world or externally, we got to go with the flow. Okay. It's like, yes, I've got this challenge. Let's figure out how to get past it. Right. But focusing too much on the challenge or on an issue, other than to get an understanding of it, we don't want to get too focused on the problem. We want to look ahead for a solution and how we can better our situation. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I thank you for watching. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please hit that like button there. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do hope that you have a wonderful month ahead. Keep your wits about you and a good head on your shoulders. All right. So I thank you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.